episode, brand new week.
Kenzie on the mic.
Baby.
Flamingos podcast.
Flamingo podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go.
This is the Flamingos podcast. This is episode number 86. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope everybody out there had a good weekend. And I hope everybody out there is having a good week. صحة تمام. All good. I hope everybody is doing well. How are you doing, gentlemen?
والله الحمد لله pretty good. كله تمام. Suffering from a bit of a cold.
I think it's a cold season, right?
Yeah, it is. It clearly is. It was like the weather snuck up on me on Friday.
Did you PCR, right? Did you PCR?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have you guys here if it wasn't.
Did you?
Yep.
But yeah, grateful. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Kenzie?
Nothing much, to be honest.
Alright,
Man.
that's cool.
Very boring weekend, to be honest. Nothing much.
Kept on working?
No.
Did nothing? Literally like nothing?
Nothing. But
Nothing to mention?
Nothing to mention. Yeah.
You have
nothing.
a lot
Nothing.
of fans, you know.
No, nothing worth
wait.
mentioning. Nothing worth mentioning, to be honest.
Zero.
Yeah.
خلاص? Okay.
That's why I considered it as a boring weekend.
All right. I went to Saadiyat Art, but after party. They had an
But
art.
not the art
no.
exhibition or whatever.
No, I didn't have time to, honestly. But I went to the after party. It was
Busy man.
something crazy.
Busy man, is it?
Surprisingly, this is not the first time I've been called that today. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, it was amazing, to be honest. And there was the whole setting, the whole place, I don't know what. It was the first time that I see Abu Dhabi like that in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
In such a,
Open and
Such
vibrant.
yeah. It was very vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
It was live. Like, I was like, yo, this is 2000.
18, 19.
No, not even that. This is
This is the good days.
2012 Abu Dhabi. Those times, 2008, stuff like that,
Okay.
Yeah. Where it was, Abu Dhabi was the place where people from Dubai will come to chill or go night outs sometimes.
I'm not gonna say much about that period of my life, but yeah, it
You
was
agree?
it was wild. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you very much then. But yeah, before we go on, I'm not responsible for the third one that is coming.
no one is responsible, I guess.
The Flamingos podcast.
Okay, now I'm gonna struggle a lot with this. We have to change it.
Baby.
Okay, now let's see how we're gonna do this. Let's see how we're gonna play around with this. All right, gentlemen.
Kenzie on the mic.
Flamingo podcast.
Still, I'm
man.
not
That's a
responsible
shit.
for
Let's
whatever
go.
was said there. And yeah. How do you feel from getting your...
That was awesome, right?
Was it though?
I said I'm not responsible for that, but yeah. What do you think?
You guys kept on asking about the tag. Here you go. This is the tag.
That's good. A year later.
A year later.
But
it's
like 2
this is-
minutes right in front of me.
Yeah, I can
not
see
like it was
I can see
prepared
the whole.
this was
I can feel the process.
it was done today.
It was like a
couple of
كده.
exactly 5
found
minutes.
an
5 minutes
application on the
ago.
mobile.
Actually, it's a very interesting. Not an application.
It's not
It's
a website.
it's a site
Uh-huh.
that uses artificial intelligence to capture famous or mimic or capture convert the text into audio for famous people like rappers and stuff.
All right, and you can use it commercially.
I don't know about that.
But we'll find out.
Yeah, I
We're
guess we'll
about to-
find out. We're
Yeah,
about to
we'll
find out.
So Rick Ross, don't come at us. After that, yes. Who's responsible for the first line?
Kanzi is, of course.
Go ahead. That's your topic.
But yeah, I want to start with the
ahead.
other topic, to be honest.
All right.
So, like I guess by now this is I think the fifth or sixth episode
100th.
episode that we're talking about cryptocurrency, and
You
No,
talking
oh,
about
me? I feel like we talking about it, but
We?
I don't know.
It's mostly
No.
you.
Legal
and-
podcast,
and most
man.
of you
That's the
participate.
shit.
I think
Let's
I'm
go.
passionate about it. But the thing is that one of the big cryptocurrency wallets out there,
Mm.
I'm not gonna say it's the catalyst or the biggest one, or but it's in its way to become the biggest. It's called crypto.com, and it was the first wallet that I used personally to purchase cryptocurrencies. They did a major step last week, and they bought the rights of naming one of the biggest stadium in Los Angeles, the Staples Center, to crypto.com. So now, why are you laughing?
Staples,
Yeah, what did I what did I wrote?
not stable.
I don't know. That's it's just a
Okay.
whatever. Yeah. So and they bought the rights of naming that stadium to crypto.com for the next 20 years, which is I think it's
20 years?
Yeah.
20 years.
I think it's a big
Good
deal for
deal.
$700 million.
What I know, because I've seen that, I think. So it's written outside of the
It's
stadium,
written out-
Staples, but it's going to be
Crypto.com. I've seen this sign with my bare eyes, and it's huge, and it's something remarkable that whenever you visit LA, you have to see it. I think it's a big deal. I think it's
There's crypto everywhere now.
yeah, it's going to the mainstream. It's turning eyes to this new thing. It's not a new thing, but it's turning people to
More people. It's grabbing more people's
it's
attention.
grabbing more people attention, and I think it's a good move, and I'm blessed that I'm an early investor, as I consider myself, with a very small amount that I invested, and and I just wanted to talk about this news because it's a big deal for me, to be honest, and it should be.
And what does
for
it
everyone.
mean?
The main thing that you get out of this is that crypto.com or the cryptocurrency, they are going mainstream. They are becoming something
So,
normal, right?
Who are the owners of crypto.com?
We were just watching the CEO. He was or the founder of crypto.com,
it's
but I don't know
bank
his
company
name.
for the cryptocurrency.
It's an exchange. You can
Okay.
you can consider them as a cryptocurrency exchange where you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies.
okay.
You know,
Okay.
and also they offer other services, like they provide a type of credit card where you can spend in too many, like million retailers.
200 million retailers.
200 million, I think, and it's huge. And you heard it here first in the Flamingos podcast. So in the future, if this is
Yeah, what's the issue with the other crypto podcasters?
no, it's there's no issue.
You sure? Let's bring this up. It's okay.
Nothing that I plan
Bro,
to talk
choose
about.
violence.
No, I don't want to.
Choose
I
violence.
woke up today and I chose peace, so I don't want to talk about it. But yeah,
Okay.
so that's
It's not
that's
fun. Uh-huh. You
that's
sure?
one thing. That's one thing
One
that
last time, you sure?
I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. So it's mainly about the other podcasts who are talking about cryptocurrencies. That I feel that because you remember the time that we started talking about GameStop stocks and Robinhood.
Yes.
You remember that day?
NFTs and all those.
And the NFTs.
Yeah.
But that day or that big news that we talked about was even before the Dogecoin
Yeah.
goes
Blowing up. Yeah.
So that was early, right?
Mm.
So I think that we deserve that. I think the right of being one of the pioneers on talking about
Brag rights. We have the brag rights.
Yeah, talking about
Okay.
cryptocurrency. Even that we are not even experts, but we talked about this. We
Brought
showed
it to the surface more.
Yeah, we brought it to the surface. We showed interest. We brought some of the information that it's. I'm not gonna say it's hard to get, but at that time, nobody in the region or nobody in our
Had a clue.
had a clue, but it was not. They weren't speaking about it. Everybody, whenever you ask anybody about cryptocurrency, their response will be, it's a bubble. Too many people lost their investments in it and stuff like that. So for anybody out there who is saying that we did not speak about this various topics or we don't touch the important stuff, here you go. Go back to the earliest
Old
episodes.
Wow, my old album.
Exactly. It's old news, bro. It's old news, yeah. And the good thing is, and this is what makes me feel satisfied, is that because we were seeking those information 6 or 7 months ago, and because of the podcast, I was able to get into this field, like getting more details about and research
Go more
about,
in depth.
go more in depth. And because I wanted to bring more information into the podcast, but I ended up learning on the way of
For your own.
for my own, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
So yeah,
So we should never get someone who would organize topics for us or get topics for us. We should always be doing our
no, we
topic
should.
searching.
We can. I mean, if we can get someone who can make it easier for us, I'm not gonna say no. But yeah, whatever.
All right. What's next? Nike? You want to talk about Nike?
Yeah, another thing that it's kind of related to the same topic of
World.
the metaverse.
Okay.
It's related to the metaverse. So everybody knows that the big catalysts like Nikes and the big brands, they are buying their rights in the metaverse. Like they're
Are they?
Yeah, they did. Walt Disney,
But I heard that Meta, the name Meta, still Facebook don't own it. Or did they
own it. They own it. They changed it. You can check the apps.
Yeah, I know. But they don't have the rights, right? Because I heard right after the announcement of Meta that they still don't have the rights of the name for them. There was somebody who had the name and they were trying to buy it off them. I was not sure if they bought it.
Not
But
100% sure. Not 100%
They can
sure.
name
yeah.
it, but they can, still not have the rights.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. So you can notice that Nike, they are building a virtual world
Mm-hmm.
similar to the headquarters. You remember the Drake video? Which one was it?
Laugh now, cry later.
Yeah,
Okay.
with Lil Durk, I think.
Yeah.
Because they shot the video on the headquarters of Nike, right?
Okay, yeah.
So they built the Nikeland in the metaverse.
Oh, okay.
It's not the metaverse; it's a Roblox game,
Okay.
which gives you the experience of going to that headquarter, And
Okay.
so that's another big
So
name.
that's in Roblox. only.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
But
that's-
then this opens an eye where we can see that later on in
In the-
Metaverse.
exactly. So
All right, that's
this gives you the feeling that those big names are
the direction they're
interested.
going in.
Yeah, the direction, and they're interested in this thing. And also you have these like Facebook. They also wanted to buy one of the coins called Mana,
Okay.
which is a coin that you can
Use in the metaverse.
use in the
So
metaverse.
it's going to be a metaverse currency.
Yeah, and when that news or rumor or whatever pops in the internet,
Mm.
popped in the internet, the price of that coin went up.
Boost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also when the crypto.com they bought the stadium, also it's going up, and
The
You also-
stocks. Or-
yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's going up. So
It's really interesting. because,
everybody is turning to
because
these.
you remember
to
when we
these
talked
things.
about also FIFA parting ways with EA,
Yeah,
because they're also looking forward within the next years, also investing more in crypto. I don't know what they
Yeah.
want to do with that. So yeah, we're already seeing too many businesses going on that direction. Too many big names, too many big companies, artists getting checks in crypto.
exactly. Big
Too
money
many people
and big
that-
bags.
yeah.
And I'm talking about an opportunity for anybody who's listening to us. And it's not a financial advice, but Walt Disney did drop last week an NFT collection that cost like a few dollars.
Okay.
But imagine if you get your hand on one of those NFTs right now
And then sell
and
it.
sell it later. You know.
That's my field.
That's your field. That's your field. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that was the
That
two
was the
topics.
weekly segment from Kenzie.
Kenzie. Yeah.
Wiki Tech. Kenzie Tech. Well, yeah,
Or
we'll come
the-
with the name later on. Moving on. Albums were released this week. We have a deluxe edition that came out for Donda.
Yep.
Yep.
One of the songs of the year that I believe over there with Andre. I
What was
love,
it called?
Life of a Party.
Yeah.
The party. Okay.
Amazing track. Could not stop listening to that track for 3 days straight. Yeah, it was the only thing that I was playing. But good few additions also on the album. Tracks. Listen, is getting there to me as in, I don't know.
A classic? You're gonna call it a
Yeah,
classic?
yeah, I think so. But I'm not gonna rush to that. But I keep visiting this album.
Told you guys.
It's
Speaking
okay,
of
man.
Kanye, he announced the Larry Hoover concert with Drake.
Yes, with
Yes.
Drake, they made up, خلاص, both of them. Kanye shared the picture, stories also on his account on Instagram that him
Yeah.
and what was his name?
Drake. Dave Chappelle.
And Dave Chappelle was there also talking about how these guys are, it's good to see them back again together. So yeah, they announced the Larry Hoover concert in December, and I'm sure it's gonna be.
It's gonna be crazy.
Just
yeah.
hoping Kanye doesn't fuck shit up again.
I don't think so. I think
Kanye.
Especially when it comes
Kanye.
yeah.
But now I think his team is good. His team, they are good.
Plus, he's been around Jay Prince for a while now. Like I've went and I've searched and pictured like him and Jay Prince been chilling for a while now. So I don't know what's going there. What's happening over there.
But you can tell
Jay
that
Prince also is a well-connected man
yeah,
over there.
him being surrounded by those people, they are bringing the good side of Kanye.
I hope so.
I think so.
I hope so. So yeah, we have releases from. What do you want to talk about first? Let's go with Snoop Dogg. He released an album called Algorithm.
it's an album after he got his role in Def Jam.
Mm-hmm.
طبعا هو it's not an album. It's
an
close.
attempt.
No. I'm not gonna disrespect it. لكن
Uh-huh.
it's like a compilation. Of,
Okay.
Of لأنه he's not in, and the album has almost 24, 25 tracks,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he's only there on like 15.
Okay.
Like
I
6,
didn't check
7
the
tracks.
track list.
Yeah, there are like 6, 7 tracks who أصلا ما قاعد فيها.
Okay, I would understand that looking at the name now. It's called Algorithm.
Yeah.
He's playing with the algorithm then.
Yeah.
So who are the featured artists though?
Oh,
Too many.
everybody.
We all know.
Yeah,
There are some
mostly.
some new people.
Pushing that.
Yes,
Also, those
yes.
pushing those names.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just explained that. It makes sense. Now.
Yeah, it's kind of him saying, "Yeah, this is
I'm
my
a
new role
musician."
in Def
He said,
Jam.
yeah.
I'm a musician and I'm management. I'm not management, but
Okay.
yeah, خلاص he's presuming his role in the top places. على أساس bringing all the younger
Well, we
artists.
talked about
and-
Benny the Butcher getting signed last week.
Yeah,
So I think he is doing well, and I hope to see more. But how did the album sound?
Kenzie, you heard it. I didn't really check it out.
You can pick a couple of songs that you can return back to and listen to. So yeah, I think it's a you can say that it's a polished album, like not a
In what
fully
sense?
polished.
Okay.
in a sense of the previous Snoop Dogg releases,
Okay.
comparing to the like, you can sense that this is highly budgeted and it's on the Def Jam, and it has that crispy production, you know.
I like it. Snoop's been around
Oh,
marketing
yeah,
this album.
he's been
على أساس
around
إنه-
Dre.
I know.
He's been around.
But he sometimes he releases like
لا ما
couple of
هو-
songs
in the
that you-
past
you
couple
don't-
of years, yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
right?
judge his albums. خلاص لأنه he's been doing whatever lately.
exactly,
But
exactly. But this
yeah.
this one, I think it's a
Oh, fabulous.
it's a statement.
Dave East.
Yeah.
Last. Okay.
بعدين he's been going around
And I'll bring it to you.
this
October London.
London.
Uh-huh.
I like that song.
Let's
Called I
check it
Want
out.
You. I think it was a good one.
بتسمع كلامه ليه ما عارفك؟
I said I liked it.
Okay. Mm. Ay.
Told you.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
ما أنصحك لكن أوكي.
No, it's a one. It's you're gonna be in it for the experience, just to.
Yeah, to check out what's happening
What's
over
happening,
there.
yeah, yeah.
And plus, yeah, it's a Snoop. You know, you would just give it a check. Yo, what's up? What's happening over there? And you would either come back to it or not. Adele finally released her album 30.
Mhm.
ألبوم يعني
You can't. مش you can't. أنا
لازم
ما-
تبكي.
لازم تبكي.
ما بكيت معناها أنت
There's something wrong with you.
قلبك ميت أي.
Oof.
لا, you have
To
to go.
that extent?
It's an extent you know when you go to into dark time in your life and you need something to add
put
more
you the
add more pain
darkness?
add more pain into your life.
Does Adele have a happy song أصلا؟ I don't
I don't think
Not
so.
that I can
No, no, she's
remember
not.
or think of.
Not off the
She's
top
not,
of my
she's
head,
not made for that for the happy songs, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. That's true.
لكن it's Adele في النهاية.
It's Adele.
يعني it's an Adele.
It's a
Yeah.
great album.
أي.
It's a great album, but
Any
Uh,
features there?
There were some features.
I just want to
There
say
was
that
one feature that actually stood out.
I just want to say one thing, that everybody labels Adele albums as a breakup albums, right?
That's true.
Because they are.
And the funny thing is that this album was
there's one
she was in an article we were reading earlier that she was She was going-
Not someone we know.
she was going through rough time and divorce when she made that album. So you can
Oh, she's
imagine,
talking about this album in that phase.
yeah,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, the whole album is about the struggles of her life with divorce and with marriage and getting away from that life and moving
But
on
she's
to-
been talking about
Yeah.
ما هي
that
دايما
for a while
talking
now,
about
right?
the divorce.
Was it divorce? Yeah, and the previous albums also. She was talking about.
all her music, like Kanzi said, it's breakup music. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's relationship, it's breakup. It's Adele. Like
So خلاص, she's labeled as a.
That's that's what I felt, and that's what we read in that article. And also another funny thing, maybe when you came here, you read that you won't be able to shuffle songs from Adele's new album on Spotify. And the reason
Because
the reason
it's
why
written, here's why.
and the reason why is that and the reason why is because she politely asked Spotify to disable the shuffle in her album, and they replied on Twitter or whatever they said.
She tweeted that.
Yep.
yeah,
Oh wow.
And what did they say? They said
they responded with anything for you, and then they removed the
Damn.
shuffle.
princess. We can
Wow.
No, and then she spoke about it, saying, like a lot of artists put a lot of thought into the sequencing in their
Of
track
their
list.
albums, yeah.
and the stories.
I think putting the shuffle option takes
Would
that
ruin
takes that thought. يعني الفكرة دي كلها إنه الزول بيعمل وبيخط الأغاني بترتيب معين, and
in
then
a
you
specific
can put a
sequence.
shuffle button. And
Who is crazy enough to do that when there is? You feel like there's a sequence.
a lot of people shuffle.
Me?
Kanzi shuffles.
Okay.
I don't ever think he heard an album without shuffling أصلا.
Okay. And you tried over here, and you were like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Why can't I shuffle?
Why can't I? I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna listen to your album.
Wait for the song to finish and then listen to the next one.
What you mean?
I still didn't go through that album. I'm gonna go through it. I want to ask
I'm afraid.
Spotify.
I'm afraid to listen to it.
You didn't listen to it yet?
Nope. But we listened to one song earlier. No,
I
I was
listened to a
about
few songs.
to cry.
Shit
So
it here. Can we ask Spotify to
enable the
disable
shuffle.
the closing
feature.
button on our podcast when it's played, so nobody can exit,
Why?
so they can give us the whole stream.
Why you wanna
the whole
why
episode.
you wanna torture
So
people
we
like
don't
that?
Wow.
نقدر تظلم الناس.
There you go.
Can't see on the mic.
Seriously, people they have the right. They should have the free will to exit whenever they want.
Especially at the beginning. When they don't like your shit.
طيب. Fresh Montana.
Fresh Montana.
His brother.
Who wrote this?
Of course he did.
All right, so French Montana.
By the way, I use this
They got
keyboard. I use the keyboard. So and I
it happens.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
shit happens.
French Montana released. What is that? A track, a
It's an
single,
album.
an EP?
He released his album called-
Oh, that album finally came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got amnesia.
bro. He did the first 3D ad in New York.
Okay, that's
The
interesting.
first rapper to do.
The first rapper. Sorry,
Okay.
the first rapper to do that.
All right.
But I didn't listen to the album.
Still, it didn't buy you. You didn't.
I
Yeah.
was like, no,
Still,
it's not that
Not
interesting.
it?
Sorry, man.
La.
La. I listened to a couple of songs, right?
Oh, have you heard it?
I watched 2 videos, to be honest.
But I didn't listen to the tracks. I just watched
Not
the videos.
everything. Not everything. Yeah.
What do you think?
أول حاجة دقيقة عشان let me call him out. He watched 20 seconds of each video.
No.
You
Was on
George?
one of the videos
I know,
was
also
20
when
seconds.
he
also.
said I watched, I knew that by default.
No, man. No.
But I listened to the album.
Uh-huh.
طبعا the usual French Montana album, which
Okay.
is plenty of features.
Okay.
He has this, like the first single.
Does
that
he
drops-
have good tracks that him by himself?
Yeah, he has. I don't care. I don't really care. It's by himself.
That's good.
That's the
good
video I
one that
watched.
he played
Uh,
over there because
With Diddy.
yeah.
and fuck with me, get it back is there. That's a French Montana song. It's a single that dropped
Yeah.
this summer.
Played it.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a remix or with someone?
Maybe there was a remix, but the original
Okay.
song is him alone. Yeah, there's a
Okay.
remix. Even
Right?
the last track was the remix.
Okay. It was with Swaley or someone?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay.
He has a song with John Legend and Rick Ross. 5 Year
I
Green.
started to hate John Legend after Kanye West's interview. But yeah.
Wallahi.
I don't look at the man the same way that I used to.
It makes you feel like a puppet. كده هو
Yeah.
الناس
Yeah. خلاص. It's just
What did
not
you do?
anymore.
No, but it's a
What
word
happened,
release.
Joe?
I don't look at John Legend the same way I used to before the Kanye interview
Why is that?
because of how John Legend is.
What did
How
he
he's
say in that
being,
interview?
okay.
He said that he said that he was
a puppet to
Really?
the Republicans,
the Democrats.
Democrats.
Democrats. طب ما هذه طب you remember.
But that's
And
not
how
a,
he
that's not a
and how
I
he
don't see
didn't
that a reason.
support Kanye and he went out talking about how Kanye at that time when he started
Okay.
running for presidency at that time he went out and hoping that Kanye is doing well and he's not in his good mental state. Remember all those videos
Oh,
that he
okay.
came out?
Yeah, and when Kanye ran for presidency, Muhammad
Yeah.
Agu, like they went
And
out.
he did
him
support
and Big
him
Sean. He
also.
said that about him and Big Sean, and no, they
Yeah,
went
because
out.
they were supporting the political parties, whatever
like
the
they
region.
didn't go and support. Yeah, they
did
talked
not
bad
support
about Kanye. He even mentioned the example of Pusha T. And the Pusha T came out and said he's voting Democrat,
Uh-huh.
but he didn't talk shit about Kanye.
Okay,
But John Legend and Common and
They-
Big Sean.
And he did it on
Okay.
a
Talk shit about
quietly, you know,
Kanye.
like خلاص, you
Alright,
know, it's
okay.
whatever. But yeah, anyway, moving on. John Legend, this is whatever. French Montana,
Worthy listen.
Yeah?
Or they listen.
Yeah, I'll go
Club
through it.
songs.
I'll go through it. Oh, of course, French.
Definitely, yeah.
At the end of the day.
But his song with John Legend and Rick Ross.
It's good?
It's more of a rap song أكتر من إنه
Okay.
أكتر من
Banger.
حاجة.
It's a club.
It's not
It's not a club
song.
banger.
Okay. Just add banger to everything.
Don't forget about the banger part of it.
of the song.
Banger. Locals. Talking about the weekend that you did nothing in.
I didn't say I did nothing in.
I was the one.
He's the one that said he did nothing.
He had
did
a
that.
quiet weekend.
I
did a lot.
personally, no, I didn't say shit about my weekend.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about it now.
Because he got the full report.
لعيب.
شفتها؟
AbuDhabi.
طيب, over the weekend, we talked last week about the Jubilee event that was happening in the
Concert
EXPO.
for
The
local
concerts.
artists.
Yep. Jubilee Beats, I think. Yes. Okay, I went to the concerts.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so on Thursday, there
What
was
did you watch?
there was Moflo, J Abu. I watched J Abu and Moflo.
Okay.
I was there late, but I watched the last two.
Okay. How were they?
They were dope, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the whole night on Thursday, J Abu was my favorite.
Okay.
Extremely great performance.
Okay.
His energy was. It felt like, even though it was a stage, like in a concert in an open area, it felt cozy.
All right. Okay. That's dope.
Yeah, J Abu gave a great performance. He performed original songs. He performed
Covers
and stuff.
Okay.
All of them were executed perfectly. Moflo came out, lit the stage on fire. It was great. His energy on stage was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you'd expect, because it's the first time I see them perform since COVID.
Okay. It would take a toll on them.
Yeah,
That it would need
I'd
some
expect.
time.
Yeah, I'd expect, and plus the area really wasn't set for people to get up and dance, because there were beanbags all over the place,
So it was more
and
quiet
it was
chilling
families
place.
chilling,
Okay.
but you'd see the energy Moflo was giving made people stand up and dance to it
Hype.
and hype up. Danny Neville was working the in betweens. It was great.
That's great.
Like the whole mood of the whole area, like you were relaxed, you were hyped up, like you'd get into the whole different moods. That was Thursday. Going Friday, I went there for a Jindy, because I knew like Jindy and Freak were performing. So I didn't catch Jindy's first performance. I catched him when he performed the second time with I forgot, it was in
I
Arabic.
forget this.
It was
Ariyam.
ما تسمع.
Ariyam, with Ariyam.
Okay. كنت معاه؟
No.
Okay.
So Jindy, I caught his performance with Ariyam. He played Hassa. You know Jindy. You know Jindy's energy.
Vibrant. A vibrant person. Would love. I still didn't catch this guy live, but I would love to watch him live.
Like you could, Anna, I was walking into the expo, and I could hear Jindy like just yelling.
Screaming.
Like
Gentle
literally.
vibrations throughout all expo.
And then when I got close, like you'd see the camera and Jindy's running all over the stage. Like the energy is just.
Yeah.
انت لو واحد واقف بعيد, you'd want to go and watch
Yeah.
what's happening right now.
That's what I love about the guy.
And then the
Freak.
yeah, and then we waited for a while. Jamie DeVille came up. He's an Australian artist.
Okay.
Interesting, actually.
Yeah?
It's the first time I hear of him. It's the first time I know about him.
What type of music?
R&B. He was great. He was okay, professional. كل حاجة تمام. And then Freak came up.
كذا
Freak. أنا يعني
Shut it down?
I felt like I was watching Travis Scott. Not يعني entrance was dope. And then presence, influence, and I was sitting down and nobody was there. Like when Jamie DeVille was performing, everybody was in their B-bags. It's R&B, like الناس قاعدة, they're vibing with the music. When Freak was about to enter, like the whole light show that was happening, الناس جات من وين ما أعرف. Like people were coming from
everywhere.
Like they were coming out of nowhere and running to the stage. He performed, بس لكن كان في مشكلة. والمشكلة دي it happened on Friday, it happened on Thursday, it happened on Saturday.
Okay.
There were a lot of technical difficulties happening.
Okay, you want to talk about Saturday also, or
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get to Saturday.
Okay.
But I saw glimpses of it at the first 2 days.
Okay.
Like no, it's not easy to catch. But once you notice the first one, خلاص حتبدأ تلاحظ في الوقت
Start
كله.
noticing the other one.
There were some technical difficulties. There were like sound problems. There were things that were happening, especially on Saturday, that I'm gonna get to. That were like, to me, أنا ضايقت منها, and I saw them and they're like, Freak, when he was performing, they actually cut out Freak. I think he passed the time.
So when
allowed to perform.
So did MoFlo was MoFlo the last person to perform
on Thursday? Yeah,
And till what time did he perform?
he performed until I think almost 1.
And when Freak did?
Freak came out at like 12:15, and they cut it. I think they cut the stage before 1. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But what I didn't like, I don't know if that's something agreed upon. It's none of my business. But it's the fact that he was mid performance,
And they were
and
cutting.
then يلا بس
It's just like he rented out the area for this time and then
زي انت واقف قطع منك الكهرباء. يعني that
that's unprofessional.
Yeah, like as someone watching the concert, that really fucked me up because everybody was standing like, what the fuck is
And
going
they were
on?
with the mood. They were vibing on, and then all
And
of
people
a
were
sudden,
yelling out, freak. Like people wanted the performance.
and they thought it's a joke. Oh,
They thought
people
it was
would usually
Yeah,
think
sometimes
West,
artists, they do
an
that.
artist they cut off the whole
Yeah.
stage off,
And they
would
come back. And
They thought it was like-
surprise.
هنا وين يا
and then
امشي بيوتكم.
but Freak was gracious about it. He apologized to everybody. He told them
Okay. Oh, Mike was
we
on
have to-
still.
nope.
Even
Like
Mike
he
went
yelled
off.
it out. He stayed.
Oh.
Like even when they cut off the sound, he stayed on stage. He talked to the
Alright.
people. He was like having fun. People were vibing
Alright.
with him. He stayed. He kept the energy, عرفت? Until they figured out how to solve the issue that was happening.
And nobody approached him while he was talking to the people.
No,
To
his
get off
his
the
people
stage.
came. Like his people went backstage and
Okay,
tried
they
to figure
tried,
out what was
okay.
happening. The performance was over. الناس مشت. It was cut short, even though it was the best performance.
Left people.
I left people بس كده معلقين عرفته.
The fuck happened?
Yeah. Saturday came. I came back to Abu Dhabi, but I watched I was watching on YouTube. It was the people that I wanted to watch that day were Tak, the recipe, and Hamdan Abri. I was watching the performances. Honestly, all of them were dope. I'm actually I missed it.
I've seen glimpses story because I couldn't attend. I was working throughout the whole weekend. I couldn't attend. I've seen a story of Recipes concert. That shit,
Recipe were crazy.
shit looked dope.
Recipe were
Freaks
crazy.
and MoFlows looked dope. Like I felt like I missed.
Oh, yeah.
on
We missed.
attending.
No, we missed it.
Yeah, I felt, and I had my reasons. I don't know why did you miss it. You were asking me.
I have my reasons
You
also.
were asking me. أنت ماشي دبي ولا ما ماشي دبي?
I was just asking.
You were just asking.
Yeah.
I thought you're going.
But then the recipe had the highest energy. I was watching from you like
قمت
on
نطيت.
a screen. No, I was watching on the screen and I felt the energy أكتر.
All right.
I put it together because like they're 3. When you think about MoFlo or Freak or Henai, they're alone.
They're solo.
They're solo.
But then Freak has a whole crew.
Oh, Freak came up with a whole crew. Yeah, like the recipe and they were so in sync. Like you felt like you were
course.
watching
Of course.
something
Yeah.
outside.
جاب معه شباب خالدي ولا؟
منو Freak? فريق جاب معاه شغل خالدي وصلنا عالمية يعني technically what's يعني وديه لا كان المفروض الثانية.
I just pressed it. بتجدح.
والله جد.
Anyways,
Technical difficulties.
like this.
okay, so on Saturday I think it was between Recipe and Tak.
Okay.
No, it was between Tak. المهم, I don't remember when, but I was watching the performance, and as the artist was performing, staff was coming up behind him, setting up
On stage.
Wow. Mid-performance, setting up the equipment
What a shame.
while the artist was performing.
Did these artists see them that these people are coming?
They probably did, or they probably notified them. I don't know.
No, I mean while they were performing.
Uh-huh.
Did they see somebody that is coming behind them setting or doing something on stage.
maybe I don't know if they saw them or not, but
Look,
مستحيل تفوت يعني تفوت it was so obvious. أنا بحضر من التلفزيون شفتها.
no, that I understand. When we all agree on that this is totally unprofessional.
It was unacceptable.
And this is in other sense or other word under belittling or undermining the local artists at the end of the day.
It's not
Because there's no worldwide professional set that you would see anybody would access the stage while it's live or the set is live.
yeah.
Name me one concert that this happened of a big artist that we know or artists worldwide that we know.
Calm down. Hold on a second. I mean, think of it this way. This is the first, not the first, but it's the first series. I think it's the first series of parties that we're gonna see in EXPO, right? Like they're gonna bring those local artists again.
Oh, the stage has been there. People have been performing on the stage for a while. People have been performing on Expo stages the whole.
So this
since
is
it
the main.
opened.
Is it this the main stage?
No, there's no main stage in Expo.
Okay,
There's
so which
stages.
Multiple mini stages.
Okay, so which stage is this? Was it the
Jubilee
first time
stage.
for these concerts to be held on that stage?
Yeah,
for example.
there are other performances before that happened on that
That
stage
happened
before.
already. Okay.
Yeah, but this is what you know
Alright.
makes you wonder, like why these people get
Okay.
that.
So it's
You know?
not the first time.
Yeah, maybe they have told them before or notified them before, but still to the audience and certain other type of people, the professionals who would know this wouldn't look professional.
It wouldn't.
You know, when you film or whatever that stage and you see an artist performing and you see a production team behind them going on setting up or whatever. No,
Pulling cables and
yeah,
stuff.
whatever it is, you have a certain time to do that after the performance to make sure everything
Not
is
during,
good.
not during the
And then
performance.
you talking about
Cutting the
the sound going off.
Okay, sorry.
That's also terrible. That's big terrible. Now it's been a couple of days that we've been talking about, couple episodes. We've been talking about poor management. You remember that Travis Scott? They've started putting Live Nation. I think that's the management team
Yeah.
on shit because of how did they do that. I don't think that people should go easy. Specifically, local artists. They should not feel weak when they are going to perform or be, you know, I don't
They
mean
shouldn't-
it as in feel very weak, but no, they shouldn't.
Experience this or whatever
Yes,
that happened.
But they also should be taken seriously. You know, they
Okay.
should be taken seriously because that artist you're treating that now,
Sure.
one day
One day is gonna.
To give-
you're gonna be
To give the benefit of the doubt, I know when I saw that I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" But in my mind, I was like, maybe it's something agreed upon. Maybe because of the issues that were happening,
but still
or because of
unprofessional if it did.
maybe because of the lack of time that was happening between sets. They had to start prepping early.
How much
for
was
the
the
next
time?
set? It was 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Maybe
Was the music played? DJ playing music during that time
not through all the performances. No,
between the sets.
not, like Thursday had Danny Neville.
Okay, the other ones.
Friday had someone else, but not between all the sets. Maybe it's these, like, because you don't know what happens on a bigger picture, like on a bigger scale, because there are a lot of moving parts when it comes to these performances.
True.
It doesn't mean that it's a good thing that's happening. Those should be managed too, but you're talking about an event as big as the biggest event in the region that could happen in the next 10 years, you know?
Exactly. That's why it should be tip top.
It should be like in في حاجات that are out of your control.
All right.
في-
I'm
في-
sure these are not the last concerts are going to happen, right?
Of course, sir.
And we're going to see how it is going to be with different artists on the upcoming days, right? That's where
Yeah,
we
one
can
of-
judge.
One of the things outside of the technical difficulties and all that, one thing that I really liked seeing was that getting to the event, the day Freak was performing, the recipe was there.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Aubrey
So
was
these
there.
artists are also
Yeah.
supporting each
Like
other.
they come out and
This is the
everyone
love.
comes out and
Yeah.
support each other, which is a very nice thing to see. Like I sit there and nobody knows who I am, but I'm sitting there and I see like
This guy,
Storm
this
coming
guy,
up,
yeah.
and I see Aubrey standing, and like they're all watching Freak perform. And when Jindy's there, like you have like I met like Prince VA or blah or
Then
X
these
or Y.
artists also
They're
inspire
out there,
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also that it was one of the amazing collabs. I think yesterday was Abri and Tak. I mean,
Aubrey
like,
and Tak, yeah. Aubrey brought
that was
Tak on stage. According to Tak, what he said on his story is that it's the first time they actually like it was improvised.
yeah.
Oh, him coming. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
coming on stage and performing because it's
That's
like,
love.
Aubrey
That's
doesn't have a song with Tak,
that's nice.
so that was nice to see. Like it's good to see this whole community supporting each other. Like I was standing next to Big Hass a lot, and like even when Big Hass comes up,
That's
and
entertainers support.
And you
Entertainers
see-
supporting each other.
Exactly.
So you have musicians supporting each other. You have
the-
people in the industry from entertainment supporting each other. That's great.
and you see like you
Love
see his
everywhere.
energy, and you see the energy of everybody out there like jumping up and shit. It's like it's nice.
Yeah,
It's great. Like you feel like you're with a family or a community, like we always say.
Yes, Allah.
بس
Do I have an
وشكراً.
O button?
صفق ولا حاجة.
But yeah, shout out to all the artists that performed over there. And I really hope that we see more of these performances throughout.
The year?
خلاص باقي there's one month left for the year. But throughout the upcoming years. You know? More shows, hopefully. You know? I really missed out on this one. But soon enough, we'll attend more. And they should be taken seriously. Moving on, we have NBA have an announcement that they are going to have certain matches, exhibitional matches
Exhibitional and preseason.
and
They're
preseason
gonna be
matches
hosting
in
some
Abu
preseason
Dhabi.
matches.
They're going to open a medical facility, NBA medical facility in Abu Dhabi also.
It's gonna be medical facility, training camps.
Yeah.
So speaking of areas worth visiting in Abu Dhabi, other than the National Aquarium that was opened
Yeah, that's
last week, and I'm still planning to go there, to be honest. There is a new location in Yas called Yas Bay Waterfront. It was opened a couple of days ago, and it contains a 3 kilometers boardwalk.
It's the one next to Etihad Arena. in
It's
Yas.
the next to the Etihad Arena.
I always thought that area was open. ما أعرف ليه.
It was open from the top, but it was closed for construction.
Yeah, so now
it was
it's
still.
yeah, so now it's open for public to visit. They have a Pier 71 and other commissioned artwork, and where international artists showcase their art there. In addition to world-class dining and entertainment brands will be opening in
Around
this
that
beautiful
area.
location. So
Finally, we're having more than
option. I know.
walks, places to walk in Abu Dhabi. For example, the
Definitely.
Saadiyat recently opened. In Khaldiya, we have the oldest one. الناس كلها بتمشي
حذفت
قدام.
منها.
Yeah.
أسرع منها.
No, I mean, as in walking, for people to walk and, you know, and enjoy the scenery around, whatever they have, you know. But yeah, it's nice. يعني, you know. Well,
It is
كويسة
nice.
يعني
Carry
يعني
on.
ما بنقول حاجة. لكن the nicer news يا سلام. يعني أنا ما ممكن أعبر عن فرحتي
وامتنانك.
وامتناني للحاصل ده. Okay, so over between December 3rd and December 6th, there's going to be Vidcon.
Okay.
Vidcon is a conference for content creators and influencers.
Like yourself.
لا شرط عليك أنا أول.
مثلا
طيب.
زيكم انتوا الاثنين طيب عشان ما تختلفوا.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, the news to me isn't Vidcon, which is actually a special thing that we should be talking about.
But you're not
Well,
going
fuck
for
it
the
for
VidCon.
Because I'm not going for
For the
Vidcon.
VidCon.
I'm going because Khelani Bay is performing on December 4th.
Live or
Live.
that's also through a
No,
video?
no, she's performing.
Okay.
كيف يعني through-
Give it to a video. دقيقة
يعني
وقت.
إنه
يعني احنا حنمشي كونفرنس في ادنك عشان نحضر كيلاني
might
في
be a
فيديو.
Virtual.
a big yeah,
Metaverse.
virtual, whatever it is.
I wouldn't
يعني.
mind. I wouldn't
Okay.
mind that. But yeah, Khelani is coming to perform on the 4th. Vidcon and Khelani's performance are going to be in Adnik. Are you guys going?
I'm going for the VidCon, yeah.
Specify what you're going for. You're going for?
I'm going for Khelani.
You're going for?
The VidCon itself.
When is it?
Between December 3rd and 6th.
I might not be going.
ما مشكلة.
Yes.
نعمل
أنا
meet.
ماشي براي.
نعمل meet and greet.
going alone. I'm going alone. I'm carrying a bouquet of flowers.
تقدم لي. And asking for Khelani's hand.
أيوة. ماشي أتقدم لكيلاني.
إن شاء الله طيب.
All the best.
Yeah. Good luck. Also, throughout the past or throughout the weekend, Entitled released a track called Bless featuring Saoud, Cali B, and Naf, right?
Graham. I think.
Excuse me for this, because even Entitled, his name is Untitles.
كان زي.
I ran out of ink.
NF Graham. You guys heard the track? I don't know what's with the jokes today.
I don't even know what he said.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Since you started wearing this watch, I don't know what's happening.
So
to
yeah,
you.
things are happening.
You guys heard the track?
Yep.
Thoughts?
Nope.
Kenzie?
Dope.
And I think this is everything for this week. We'll be playing Bless as
You
a
didn't
pick.
hear it?
No.
Okay. And I asked you because I thought you were going to talk shit about it. لكن خلاص.
I didn't.
Okay.
I'll come next week and talk about it.
Okay.
I have one comment about that track,
Yes.
to be honest.
Go ahead.
I didn't want to say it.
Unless you guys are pushing me too.
Go ahead.
You're pushing me.
You and then?
You specifically are.
How? What
No,
did
no,
I
I'm
do?
just kidding.
I was going to
I'm just
conclude
kidding.
that.
No, I think the Cali B verse
Mhm.
can be executed better.
I agree. شكرا.
I just wanted to be. I wanted to sound politically correct in this.
Better in what
I
sense?
like
Now you suggest something, you have to suggest the...
the solution.
بالضبط كده.
I said,
And you agreed, so I have to come to you.
how can it be?
How can it be better?
He's the artist at the end of the day.
What do you think? Well,
Well,
what do you think the best way of turning that verse to be the correct verse in the correct place in the song? I think
Not the correct place. It felt.
the correct
It
pitch.
felt.
Think
No, not the pitch.
Not
it
the pitch?
felt like it was
extended.
not extended. It was too experimental.
Yeah.
okay.
I think he was trying something. I don't know.
المهم. It wasn't bad by any
It
means.
wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
No, but المهم.
It wasn't bad,
Still,
but he can do
like-
better. I think.
ما شوف أنا
ما عاوزين نزعل الراجل.
you know why I didn't mention it?
مبالغة.
You know why I didn't mention anything about it or the verse or anything? Because the verse didn't affect my ability to listen to the song
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
True.
يعني I still
Just give me an exit.
I still listen to the song repeatedly and I still enjoyed the whole song.
Okay.
عرفتها؟
All right.
How you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
الله يريح مسكينة كيف. Alright, that's everything.
That's everything.
Yep.
I guess.
We're going to be playing the song as a pick for this week.
Yep.
And with that being said, I hope everybody out there have a good week and have a good weekend. Keep doing what you're doing. Have faith in yourself before anyone else. And just keep pushing. Greatness is ahead. This was everything from the Flamingos podcast this week. This is Yad.
Kenzie on the mic.
النواب
And peace.
Peace. Yeah.